Sunday was a special day because Sarah got to see 2 of her wives play.
Wives, girlfriends, I mean, no. Now I'm getting all shy.
I sprung that intro on Sarah because I said I have a special intro because we'll get into it in a second, but we totally forgot Lucy played for Chelsea. Yes, I was shocked to see Kelley. We're going to get into that in a second, but exciting day. But we are going to talk about Chelsea coming to America to play Gotham because Gotham is our team. It's your team. It's America's team.
They're the team.
NWSL meets WSL. And this is not the question, but does this prove that WSL is superior to the NWSL? Because 2 games, 2 wins by the WSL.
No, it proves that Chelsea is number 1 in their league. Gotham's not number 1 in our league, and we didn't even have like half of our team. Okay, so everybody calm down. Okay, I'm emotional. No.
And that's a good point because I think when they scheduled this game, I don't think they I think they realized that the Olympics and the overlap could happen, but the fact that USA won gold, they played every match, so they had time off after the Olympics. They weren't necessarily assuming that US was going to win gold, and then 7 of the Gotham starters, 6 or 7, weren't going to even be there because of the Olympics.
I don't think Chelsea would have been able to handle Gotham with all the, their extra players, the 7 players or whoever's missing. So yeah, they definitely planned it because, I mean, they knew.
Sarah, those are some very strong words there.
I will get attacked and ambushed in the comments, but I'm just joking.
Because Chelsea looked great. They are such a fun team to watch, such a professional team. They really seeing them, it was really a treat because although Gotham didn't have its starters, and I will say, as much as we were excited, Gotham didn't have their starting players, they put up a good fight. You know what I mean? It could have been 7-0 the way Chelsea started.
We saw Angel City play FC Juarez, and the score there was 7-0. It's kind of wild.
So yeah, Sarah and I got a little bit nervous at first when Chelsea was scoring hot and heavy because it could have turned into that. Not to say it could have, but I mean, Chelsea was not messing around.
Not on my watch, no.
But also, they didn't have like Mayra Ramirez. Some people are saying, well, some of the Olympians aren't starting or playing. But I know Lacey Santos, she started the game with Washington Spirit. So I think it's team by team deciding whether or not they're going to play because Lacey Santos started, but Mayra Ramirez didn't. But then also we remember, Chelsea doesn't have a lot of its players too, like Sam Kerr, Kat Macario, and other players. So they're not completely full strength either. And I'm not the most well versed on the Chelsea team, but what I saw was so exciting, and they weren't messing around.
Not at all.
But the biggest surprise I think from this whole day was seeing your girlfriend, Lucy Bronze, because we completely forgot she was playing. Then we turned it on the TV on the TV, and who did we see?
Lucy motherfucking Bronze, and it was her first official match with Chelsea, so that was even wilder. I was so excited and loved that I saw it. And what's up, Lucy?
And somehow I completely forgot she signed with Chelsea. We've talked about it, it's official, but somehow I completely forgot, and it was quite a treat to see her. But going into the match, Chelsea was not messing around, although, Gotham had its B team, or however you may, B team, did you hear? Heather O'Reilly was going to play in for Gotham, but she didn't pass her physical, so she was all lined up to play, but she didn't pass her physical. That would have been pretty crazy.
I still can't tell if that's a joke or not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still saying it's a joke, even though I don't know if it's a joke. Let us know in the comments. Is this a prank or is this real?
And that's the game. There are friendlies. They have unlimited subs, But going into the match, Chelsea struck fast and furious. In the 6th minute, in the 14th minute, and in the 25th minute, it was 3-0 Chelsea by the 25th minute. And they weren't messing around. So luckily, that was the end of Chelsea scoring. We didn't know that at the time, but that was the very last goal. They didn't score again. But then just 5 minutes later, we had a first ever JESS CARTER goal scoring debut. Hits a banger, and it was beautiful. I saw some people online saying they felt not bad for Jess, like poor Jess, but it is hard to go against your team that you played for so long, and then you kind of had a little bit messy of a departure, not really, but kind of. And they come in, and now you're playing against your old team. I don't think people meant they felt bad because now Jess has to play with Gotham. I think they felt bad because just the circumstances. It is, the only word I can think of is awkward a little bit. That's the only word I can think of.
See, I'm not getting those vibes. It's just, old fam, new fam.
Yeah, most people said what you said. Hey, she was at that team. Now she has an amazing opportunity in another league, and people are excited. So yeah, most people I think what you think.
Yeah, exactly. It's business.
Unfortunately, that was the only goal for Gotham. That ended up being the final score, 3-1. But great game. As we know, Jess's fiancé, Jess's wifey, well, not quite, future wife, the Olympic bronze medal heroine. If it was not for Ann-Katrin, they would not have won that bronze medal. I truly believe that.
Oh, of course, absolutely. Yeah. Putting money on that.
She did not start. However, she did come into the game, I believe, I don't know what minute, maybe the 60th minute, because Gotham went through 3 goalies. They had Cassie Miller, then Michelle Betos, and then Ann-Katrin did come in. I believe, maybe I'll look it up, but maybe like the 60th minute, 65th. And that was exciting. She's one of the Olympians. A lot of the Olympians were not playing, but she was one that definitely was. I made the joke with Sarah. I go, well, goalies don't have to run too much. But Ann-Katrin runs a lot, so...
Oh yeah, she goes halfway out to the line and does wild stuff. Love it.
So it was exciting to have their first game, JESS CARTER and Ann-Katrin, as wifeys, as on the same team for Gotham, because and the commentators maybe they announced it one time that they were engaged, maybe not. I joked with Sarah, I go, half the people watching maybe have no idea they're engaged, you know what I mean? Like, she came in and she had like 3 or 4 really good saves, Ann-Katrin. And I was thinking, no, was I really thinking this? Well, I'm thinking if Ann-Katrin started, I think she would have gotten those balls that Cassie Miller kind of missed. I'm just saying that I think Ann would have gotten them.
She is a beast in the goal, so yeah, I agree.
There was one play in the 72nd minute, though, that was pretty wild. And we use that word a lot on this channel, but it really was wild.
Oh my gosh, she was a field player. It was crazy.
And it looked like her and Jess had a bit of a miscommunication, because it looked like Ann was going to pick up the ball, but then Jess kicked it. I think that's what went on. And then Ann turned into a field player, and they go, Ann and Jess had a miscommunication. And it's their first game together in a long time, because obviously they played at Chelsea together for a long time, and one little mishap, but so fun, so great to see them play together. And it's fun, because it's Jess and Ann, playing against their own team. And between the two of them, they kind of got, some would say treated poorly in some aspects, the way they left, especially Ann. So, but, I'm sure they really wanted to win. Chelsea wasn't losing this game. From that first goal, I said, how we talk about, we think it's going to be tied. I thought the Arsenal Spirit game was going to be tied. The moment they scored that goal in the 6th minute, I go, yeah, it's kind of over. Another shining part of this game was Sarah's second wife / girlfriend made an appearance.
And another iconic moment in this game was when our very own America. No, Kelley O'Hara came in with her purple boots on. Beautiful, by the way. Love the color scheme. Looks great. She came on. I don't know what minute she came on in.
Yeah, either do I. I'll look it up, but maybe like the 75th or something.
But it was so beautiful because, as everybody knows, this is her last and final season ever. She's retiring after this. So we didn't know if we were going to see her again playing, but so happy that we did. And it was Beautiful.
Yeah, a lot of people thought we would never see her actually out on the field again, that she was not going to lace up the boots again. But she came on and looked great. I mean, she looked so happy. Looked, she had like a pep in her step. I wonder how many more games we're going to see her. If this is kind of, maybe since it's a friendly, maybe like a one and done. I hope not. But she looked good. And after the game, she was signing autographs. She looked so good. She looked so happy and so content. Kind of like, yeah, it sucks anyone has to retire, but she's ready. And Erin Cuthbert went down. I don't know the update on her. She came out of the game, but she went down, and I saw comments on the Instagram saying some Chelsea fans couldn't even enjoy the game because they were so worried about Erin. Erin's an important part of the game. When someone goes down like that, it didn't look good, but sometimes things don't look good and they're fine, or vice versa. But I hope she is okay. It was hard to see that the Olympic players weren't there, the Gotham girls, the U.S. Gotham girls, but they had to rest, and they are going to be in action next week. I do know that.
And we loved seeing them off the field, well, after the game, too. There were a lot of good moments, as we're going to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, after the game, they all came down. After the game was over, all the Gotham girls came down to the field to kind of hug everyone. And we saw a very cute moment between Lucy Bronze and Rose Lavelle, who we know were teammates for a very short time. But nonetheless, they were teammates. And, when you're a teammate with someone, you will always have that bond forever. But so excited. So exciting. So that was the game. And Chelsea meant business. They weren't losing this game. Chelsea is going to play Arsenal next, either Sunday or Saturday, next weekend at Audi Field. So they're going to play a game. And then Gotham is going to play the Portland Thorns next week too. And all the Olympic girls, I believe, are coming back. They're ready to play. And exciting. And then also, I saw the Chelsea players go to a New York Liberty game. They saw them. They were there, and there was a video of them kind of experiencing that. So that looked exciting for them.
I love when you see players from one sport supporting players from another sport and watching them. It's like so weird. Two different worlds collide. But I love it. Love to see it.
And I will say, we'll mention this. So we talked about the American commentators for the Arsenal Spirit game, and they were the regular American commentators who we're used to, and Sarah and I like them, but a lot of Europeans did not like the team they had that day. But the team they had for the Chelsea game, it was Darian Jenkins, I do know that, and it was a British man. I don't know his name, I'm so sorry.
They only liked him because he's British.
No, I saw people saying, and Sarah and I
I'm just joking.
I saw people commenting about him being like, why was he yelling so much? Darian Jenkins was cool, calm, but he was like yelling at the top of his lungs. I see this comment here.
Why is the Gotham/Chelsea DAZN commentator screaming? Could this man use his inside voice while commentating, please?
So British people, did you like his screaming? And is he a normal commentator? I don't particularly know him, but does he do WSL or whatnot?
Is he a normal screamer? I mean, is this his usual? I like it. I really liked the screaming because I thought it was very animated and out of control, and I like that.
It kind of gets you hyped up. I kind of like that. It kind of gets you hyped up.
Yeah, totally. It's like I was out of my seat, I'm like, yeah, there with the commentator. And it was so funny, going back and forth from calm voice and then the out of control screams.
Super exciting. What did everyone think? Also, we talked about Marta and Carrie getting engaged last video, and we talked about they had the party and everything and so many friends and family. Then they just released like their official engagement photos, and it actually looked like they may have proposed to each other. They posted some gorgeous photos of their engagement. I mean, absolutely stunning. And so, I mean, it looks like they had proposed to each other, and you can see Marta down on one knee, and then you can see Carrie down on one knee.
My forever, para siempre. Wow, this is like, whoa. Love it. It's like a fairy tale. That's so freaking magical.
This photo, you're right, is magical, with the champagne and them looking up and them smiling. So yeah, I just wanted to include these photos here. And I mean, if that's not love, I don't know what is.
Hot dang, these are some hotties.
Yeah, they look great. I mean, they look so happy and beautiful. I mean, this location is, and you can see the little board that says, "Will you marry me?" And I mean, that setup is literally, it's like a fairy tale. It's gorgeous. So pumped for them.
Freaking magical.
Great pictures, gorgeous. What does everyone think? Questions, comments down below. You know, I know this can't be an every year thing with the WSL coming over to the.
Yes, it can.
Oh.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can.
I know it can, but it is so much fun. Like, it is so much fun. And it's so fun to see. Did everyone enjoy these couple games against the NWSL? And like I said, does this mean the WSL is superior? Some would say the B team of the squads, you know, the B team of Chelsea, the Gotham squad, and Washington Spirit only missing a few players. Both Washington Spirit and Gotham were missing 4 players or more. So it's kind of like you can't really give a full thought that WSL is superior. However, they played both games. They won both games. You cannot take that away.
But, I mean, you have them play 10 games against each other, and, you know, it's not going to be the same outcome every time. Unless it is. Unless they're really dominant. But, you know.
True.
Different leagues, different babies.
Yeah, very true. Questions, comments down below. We'll talk to everyone soon. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.